Welcome to tonight's one shot. We are starting at Camp Crystal Drake, which is a camp for young dungeon adventurers and dungeon crawlers, which you have all been sent to by potentially by your parents or by other means. I'll allow you to fill it in on your own. Our session is going to start on a stormy evening in the bunkhouse at Camp Crystal Drake, where the four of you are sitting around playing a game of dragon chess and betting away what few copper coins you have. We'll start by going around the table and having each of you introduce yourselves and maybe just a little bit about you. Go ahead, Christian.
Great. So my name is Argos Stoneshield, but he goes by Argy.
Argy.
Argy. Adorable.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I love Argy.
He's a half-orc paladin.
Nice.
And he loves to spend long afternoons canoeing on the lake.
That's so romantic.
Assuming there's a lake.
Okay, what I'd like you to do, Argy, is go ahead and roll me a d6.
1.
Okay, Argy, in your possession, you have a scout's hatchet.
Hatchet.
Yeah, which it's a 1d6 slashing weapon.
Great.
And then go ahead and roll me a second d6.
2.
You also are carrying rose petals in a velvet bag.
That fits his aesthetic. I know. He just wants to find a girlfriend.
No special value to the rose petals that you know of. You haven't attuned to them yet.
Do I know I can attune to them?
You've been trying for a long time.
They're just rose petals.
All right, go ahead, Matthew.
All right, my name is Chad.
Nice, perfect.
I'm a 17-year-old human fighter.
Oh, yeah.
And, I don't really care what happens. I just don't like to hang around losers. I hate being sent to this camp, But I really like Argy, He's super cool. I'm glad that I have a friend here. And then, other than that, I just like spending time beating people up in the blood dome, It's all that matters, winning.
What else matters in life, bro? Go ahead and roll me a d6.
Yeah. 6.
Wow, so you actually have a map of Camp Crystal Drake. Yeah.
Can't read this thing anyway. Who cares?
Also, roughly drawn. It was created by probably somebody else, another camper or something. Yeah, so there's scribbles about things that they hid in different places or nonsense that you don't quite understand.
Love it.
Roll a second d6.
5.
You also have a glass vial of perfume.
Oh, yeah.
Which leads me to believe there's either a subplot you're not telling us about, or you've stolen this from someone.
Deeply classified. But you guys don't know that.
But nobody knows.
Nobody knows.
I've got the rose
But I'm
petals.
really good friends with Argy. He's great.
Yeah, of course, yeah. He's great. I just feel good around him,
Camp bunk mates.
Okay, go ahead.
I am Jameson Jones. I am a recently endowed warlock of the Great Old One, and I am said loser. So it's a pleasure not to be around you.
Go ahead and roll me 2d6s.
That's a 2.
Okay, you have a waterproof pouch containing flint and steel.
All right.
Which is totally a nerdy thing to carry around.
That is indeed. Yeah. And a 1.
A wooden heart pendant.
Ah, yes.
Everyone here is so just in love.
Yeah. Have you seen the source material?
That's fair.
True.
All right, Ryan.
Daisy Mountain Grass. She's really happy to be here. Yeah. Good to meet you all.
Just the coolest. Well, I think we know who survived until the end. Go ahead and roll it first.
Remind me your name.
Chad.
How could I?
4.
Okay, great. You have an insect-repelling candle. Yep.
Always need that.
Yep. And then you roll a second one.
Okay, I'll write this down.
Oh.
3.
A romantic poem on tattered paper.
Wow.
Who's it for?
Or did you write it, or did you receive it?
Is it mine or... Wow, okay.
Who knows?
Okay, so I would also just like to say, as the DM, there are There are 2 spells in this game that everyone kind of has that you can cast basically at any time without expending a spell slot. The first one is called the Kiss of Hero's Valor, which is activated when you kiss another player. Obviously, not in real life. And I'm not going to tell you what it does.
Great.
The second one is called the Lone Wanderer's Rapture, which activates as soon as you cannot see or hear another companion in the party.
Oh.
So if you're ever alone, or if you ever make out with someone, then magic strikes.
Summer camp.
Summer camp.
What was the second one called again?
Lone Wanderer's Rapture.
Lone Wanderer's Rapture.
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
Incredible.
So your game of Dragon Chess is rudely interrupted when suddenly you hear a window shattering from kind of like the back of the bunkhouse area, where there's like a kind of like a separate door that's kind of like ajar that just leads back to like a storage area where there's like old tents and like gardening equipment and stuff like that. So you hear a window shatter suddenly in the middle. It's pretty like windy and stormy, but so it could be the storm.
Not it.
I like shrug off my shoulders. I'm like, I guess I'll check it out, you know? Argy, you want to come? I mean, you don't have to, but if you want.
I'll come.
All right, sweet.
I want to see what's going on.
I'm not staying alone.
You yes, yeah.
Okay, so are we all going
like,
to
not
this?
it to okay, I'm coming.
I realize this is a whole ordeal, but okay.
I like casually like just start to walk out the door towards the sound.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Nat 20.
Oh.
I'm rolling really well tonight. 19.
Hey, but the natural 20 counts for a lot.
It's great.
You
Who made these sheets?
As you kind of like crouch down, you can see in the shadows back there that there is an arrow, like from a short bow. That when you pick up, you recognize the fletching of the arrow is from one of like the counselors, like one of like your teachers at the camp. That seems to have been shot in through the window, and you actually feel like you can maybe hear like some sound of like a tussle or something maybe going on like outside, and you can see that there's a window that's been shattered.
I peek out the window.
Okay, great. Give me as well a perception check.
That is an 8 for a 13.
Oh wow! Very impressive perception.
Much better than mine.
Okay. So as you look out, you see that one of the counselors, who's quite dear to you, we'll say that this is one of your like role models that you've looked up to, is being like dragged away through the forest, is like flailing, and they've got their short bow in their hand. So seemingly they fired off some kind of a warning shot or something through the window, and they're now getting pulled down towards the lakefront, quickly kind of disappearing into the shadows. Do you have any kind of like dark sight or dark vision or something?
I feel like it's a tabaxi. I would, right? Where is it?
It would be over.
Traits.
Yeah.
Do you have dark vision?
Yes, 120 feet.
Okay, then you can see this like pretty clearly. Yeah, whatever is pulling them is some figure robed in black that you don't recognize.
How high up are we? Can I jump out the window?
You could, but it's like a little bit of like it's like shattered glass and kind of a small window. But it's definitely ground floor, so you could like go through, but there's a chance that like you cut yourself on the glass as you go.
Do you explain to us what's going on?
No, I dive out the window.
Yeah, perfect. Love to hear it.
And do like a really cool roll.
What's your is the vibe like smash out the glass and then go, or just reckless abandon? Okay, just going for maximum speed.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
just give me like an athletics check then.
Okay.
That monk dexterity.
Athletics, you said?
Yes.
That's a 14.
Okay, yeah. You crash through the window pretty effectively.
Cool.
You do take 1 point of slashing damage as you go through, as you get cut up a little bit by the window. And you see Daisy just dive through the window and is off into the dark. Yeah.
How far away is the door from where we're currently standing?
Like not that far. Like probably like 30 feet. Yeah.
I'll be like Daisy and like kind of start to go out the door. Like, what the heck?
She's like still doing like somersaults down out of the window, all the way down the
hear her
grass.
be like, ow.
Yeah, we'll follow outside.
Okay, great, perfect. So you guys all just kind of go piling out through the door.
Yeah.
Daisy obviously has a pretty good head start on you. You're also probably a little faster, I guess, as a monk. You have like 40 feet speed or something?
Yep.
Okay, great. You go hastening onwards. You are getting closer. You're catching up to this person, and you get a look at a character wearing like just like dark clothing and some kind of like a wooden mask. And they seem to be like dragging off this counselor through the woods. The counselor's name, by the way, is Vornis. Vornis Ashshade.
Not Vornis.
Not Vornis Ashshade. No. And Vornis looks rather hurt. They seem to be bleeding from like a chest wound.
Oh my gosh.
This assailant looks up and sees you, and you have a small window of opportunity. You're
I
probably
throw a
about
dart.
30 feet away. You throw a dart?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Make an attack roll with the dart.
Okay. That is a 19 to hit.
Wow.
Yeah.
Great. You
Okay. Awesome.
definitely hit them with the dart.
Okay. That is not a lot of damage. 5.
Okay, it seems to be effective. The dart hits this person. They drop Vornis and like look astonished, and then as kind of like suddenly seem to like disappear into the shadows.
Whoa, what?
Dang. Nice throw.
Thank you. I practice a lot.
Yeah. It was okay, I guess. Yeah.
Is Varnus still there?
You run up and check on Varnis.
Yeah.
Yeah. You run up and Varnis is he's still like, what? That was cool.
Heat of the moment.
Did you guys see that?
Exactly. Yeah.
Did you guys see that?
Trying to show off a little bit. You run up and give me a medicine check as you check out the.
My special.
Can I try and assist him with that at all?
Yeah,
That
you can get advantage on
definitely-
it.
That's my concern as well.
Remind me your character's name again.
Jameson.
As Jameson helps you.
Oh, my medicine actually is good. Okay, so the first one was 16 with a +4, so that's 20.
Oh wow, very good.
Wow.
They have been stabbed with a long knife
Oh, gosh.
in the chest, and they probably do not have long to live. You can attempt to stabilize them, but they're definitely going to pass out from blood soon. They seem to still be able to speak a little bit as they like reach up towards
I'm going
you.
to put my hands on his chest. I'm going to lay on of hands as a paladin.
Wow,
Yeah.
lovely. Okay.
I'm going to pump in 5 hit points just to stabilize him.
Just a defibrillator.
We'll leave you there. But
I'm not going to save you that much.
I only got 25 of these. I like you, Vornis, but
it rejuvenates Vornis enough to have a single message. And,
so he's still gonna
he's
actively
dead.
die. Okay.
Not like gonna die, but they're quite they're kind
gonna
of
pass
shocked.
out.
They're in shock. They might
Yeah.
pass out. Yeah, but all you hear them whisper into your ear is, "It's happening again."
A what?
Let's definitely get him back to the cabin.
All right. I'm gonna whistle, and I'm going to call my steed. That's gonna just jump out of the forest. And as I do, I'm gonna pull off my beanie I've been wearing, and my long black hair is going to go down as I throw him on the back of my horse and jump on.
you're gonna see me like kind of catch my breath a little, and then flex like in the other direction.
Yeah, totally.
And then we're just gonna trot back with him on the back of the horse.
Yeah.
We'll fall
Is it just a
back.
regular horse? What does your horse look like?
Yeah.
Yeah, regular horse.
This is a regular horse.
Why was that so weird?
I was trying to
Put him on
decide
the spot.
I'm walking next to Chad, also flexing.
I'll look over at her and realize
Everybody's
Everybody's flexing.
everybody's just.
Is there any furniture in the room with the broken window that I could push up next to the
Okay,
opening?
so yeah, you guys are gonna go heading back.
All right, we're
I
back
think
in.
it's a
Yeah,
good
we're
move.
back
I
in.
probably.
As you go making your way back, I'll say the horse is kind of trotting ahead. I want the three of you who are not mounted to each make wisdom saving throws.
Oh, jeez.
19.
14.
18.
Oh my goodness.
Good
Resilient young
rolling
teenagers.
days.
I come from a
The
stable,
fire of youth.
a stable household.
Amazing. Yeah, you're all pretty determined. You head back into the house, and you go ahead and what would you like to do once you're back in the bunkhouse? Varnus has gone unconscious.
Barricade the main openings. So if the doors can be locked, lock the doors, and that window that broke needs something to cover the opening. If there's a bookshelf I can push, or ask someone else to push.
Okay, great. You're gonna go back and try to push the bookshelf closed. Okay, go ahead and make that's a little strength check here.
Do you think there's more of them
14.
out there?
14. Okay, so you're like struggling with it. You're like struggling with this bookshelf. What is your armor class?
My armor class is a 14.
Okay, as you're like pushing this thing, you suddenly feel a sharp pain between your shoulder blades.
Gosh. Oh my god.
As a knife buries into your back. Go ahead and also make a wisdom saving throw.
Another wisdom save. That's an 18.
Wow, you guys are so good at making saving throws, which is the right thing to do in this situation.
Do any of us see anything going on?
Yeah.
I will definitely attempt to cry out in pain if that's enough.
Okay, hold on.
Fortunately, it does 82 points of damage, and you were...
I had a good young life.
Good one.
You do take 39 points of damage.
I am very unconscious.
Oh, dang.
Oh my gosh.
I do
will
not
say,
cry out.
because you pass your wisdom saving throw, I am going to allow you to cry out if you would like to. It will not be like an instant death. Or I'd allow you to do a bonus action even.
Let me attempt a bonus action, and I
Okay.
will use one of my spell slots to Misty Step towards whatever room the group is in.
Oh,
if there's
awesome.
anyone nearby.
Okay.
That's actually
Smart.
so rad.
really
Yeah.
I really like this narratively.
Yeah.
It's basically like a knife goes like in your spine. And then what the rest of the party sees is you just appear in the middle of the room with like blood coming out of your mouth. And you just fall like face forward
Dude.
onto the floor of the bunkhouse.
Yeah, I am very, very dying.
Here, we're going to go ahead and use this little dice tray to just set up a little positioning thing. We'll say that this area back here is the little like additional closet, like this little
great.
deet, 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 deet. Yep. And we'll put the front door over here. Here, can I use this little die to just indicate? Yeah, perfect. Okay, great. So here's the front door. This is the door to the little like storage closet, which is just that like long narrow area. And this is how you find yourselves.
Love it.
Go ahead and roll initiative. I think we're in enough of a combat-y situation that we may as well.
If I wake up.
Ooh, not good. What's my... Oh, -1.
Oh, jeez.
Nat 1 for a 2. Yeah. My rolls couldn't last
So you're
forever.
at a 1. You're at a
6.
A 6.
10.
A 10.
Yeah.
11 and dead.
He would be going first.
We did not roll high on this one.
All right, here we go.
I'm facing the other direction or something.
Everyone's
Looking out the window. I think I see another guy.
Okay.
Wow, what
You get to go first then, right? I'm not going to have you death save yet.
No.
I'm going to have you death save it at the start of the next turn.
Oh shoot. I don't have anything that like helps with No, I'm straight attack. Okay, so I'm not helping him. I'm gonna be like, shoot, where'd it come from? And I'm gonna, because I saw him go off, I'm gonna kind of run towards that room.
Okay.
Armed. I'm like ready. I want to kind of maybe hold my action to
Sure.
An attack. Yeah.
Okay, great, super. Is the front door closed, by the way?
I think it's closed.
Yeah,
He was
I
just
think
trying
we
to...
closed and
yeah.
locked it, right?
Great, super.
I just
Yeah.
want to head in the direction where I saw him go from. Yeah.
Yeah.
Great. You can look back into the storage area, and it is empty. The room is empty.
Shoot.
You have dark vision too, so you don't think anyone is hiding. You think whatever was
Hello?
potentially back there is now gone.
Dang.
What do you want to do, Artie?
I'm gonna walk up to him and I'm gonna be like, I've been training all my life for this. I'm gonna put my hands on his wound and I'm gonna pump in 1 hit point.
Just one little one.
Like, he's gonna
Slap
get
him around a
he's
little
gonna
bit.
get stabbed for 40 hit points again, and I don't want to.
Yeah, true. Maybe it's just after him.
We'll see.
Yeah.
I have a feeling I'm gonna need to be healing a few people, so I'll just prevent him from having to do
True.
death throws for right now, and then I can do more healing later on. Bonus action. I don't know. I probably after that, can I use an action just to kind of look around the area, see if there's anything amiss? Like, just not an active investigation, but like a quick perception check?
Yeah, go ahead and make a little perception check. No, you're quite sure.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead, Chad.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to just like turn around and like be like, "Oh my gosh," and like walk up to you like while you're like getting revived and be like, "What happened, man?"
Oh, I should have.
I was pushing the bookshelf back to where it goes, and before I knew it, how bad is it, man?
Gaping hole.
Like
It's great, man. It's great. You're fine. I'm gonna like try and pick him up and be like, "We gotta get out of here," and just
Guys,
start.
there's nothing
Go
back
where?
here.
There is, okay, all of you make a flat history check to just see how much you know about the place you actually live.
Oh,
Right.
shoot.
Good at wisdom saves, bad at history checks.
7.
12.
11.
14.
Okay,
only
we'll
had
say
a
we'll say Daisy's
yeah.
the exchange student and has never been here before.
True.
Oh yeah, I get an advantage on this roll.
Thank
'cause
you.
have a
I'll
map.
take that. Yeah. Dang it. All right, still 12.
He doesn't know how to read it very well.
He's trying really hard.
It like falls out of my pocket while I'm like picking him up or something.
Okay, so a couple pieces of information that you do gather. You do remember that you heard like rumors or myths or something or folk tales from like other people at like school, like at your normal school that you go to during the winter and not during the summer, about how like the camp was cursed and that like a long time ago there were like people who were killed here kind of thing, which you just dismissed as like folktale, but you know now it's like maybe seeming a little scary. And yeah, something is like something about the like lake that you can't quite remember. You also know that the only other, like the closest like town that has like, you know, resources and people and like other adults and stuff is across the lake. So you have to like get in a boat and like go across the lake. It's not that long. It's probably like in a canoe. You could probably make it in like 30 minutes.
Oh, I love the canoes.
Yeah.
I've already established this as a character feature.
You have noticed on your, the map has standard things that you would expect.
Yeah.
You do notice that like there is a section near kind of a back part of the camp that like nobody really goes anymore, where like mysteriously somebody has like written some kind of a warning, like you should like never go here with like a skull thing. And yeah, so that's one of the things on the map that does stick out to you.
Like I should never go to that location, or
Yes.
I should never come to this camp.
Yeah, more like there's a specific location that was like, ooh, like this is dangerous.
Really want to go there.
And at this point, we're gonna get murdered at the cabin. So
I'm gonna be like, guys, I think I remember this spot on the map that like might be a place where we can hole up and hide and not show them. The
How
map.
do you know it's a safe place?
Yeah, have you been there before?
What was the counselor's name?
Vornis
told me about it. Yeah.
Good grade. They're speaking over their dead body.
Or is it just passed out?
Or is it
right?
passed out? They're not dead.
Yeah. All right. Very cool. I'm just
Speaking
gonna-
of which, I do remember some stories about there being murders here before, and I feel like our best answer is not to go to some random place, but let's go to the canoes.
Oh, you do like canoes?
I do like canoes, but I think maybe we try to get back to town.
As soon as you suggest anything, I'm like, yeah, that's a better idea. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
what did Vornis say specifically?
I don't remember. He just gave me this map, and like there was something about that section, and I like handed it over. But I didn't really pay attention though.
Screw you!
It says do not go here.
Oh,
Go
sorry.
ahead
I
and
just
make
remembered
an
it.
intelligence check.
22.
22. We'll say there is a language on. There's a portion of the map.
Ooh.
There's a script written in Abyssal,
Okay.
which is a language. I'm just gonna go on a limb here and say that Chad doesn't speak.
I do not speak. Yeah.
But we'll
definitely
say that
don't
you
speak.
picked up some in
I
your passing.
Back
in your...
to the tome. I can do comprehend languages.
Oh, perfect. Well, this is ideal.
Give me a minute. I
Yeah.
don't know. So
Yeah, you can
I will
use
attempt that
Pact of the
ritual.
Tome to perfect. You study it.
I get out my
you've
book
got
of
your books out.
poetry.
Yeah,
that I've
you were
read.
hoping that Chad doesn't notice how nerdy this whole thing
Oh,
is. Yeah.
I'm just embarrassed, like, kind of just looking the other way right now.
There is a message that's kind of scrawled up above this thing, and the message just says simply, "Return me to the lake."
Do we have to go there
And figure
Get
out what it
something.
is.
and return it to
A
the
body. Oh gosh. Maybe the canoe's the right idea.
I'll be like, we can do this, man. For Varnis.
Can I quickly use one of my channel divinities to cast Divine Sense?
Sure. You have to remind me what divine sense is. Having kind of
I
in a
can
quick
sense
second.
within 60 feet any celestials, fiends, or undead.
Love
Oh.
that. Okay. I'm looking it up right now just so I can
Yep.
give you the specifics. I am always a fan of these spells. Does it tell you like where they are? Or it's just like yes, positive, like just a ping. Here, okay, you know what? You are not looking at it, and I am about to look at it, so I can tell you. Okay. Oh, you know the location.
Oh,
Ooh, that is not behind total cover. How's that defined?
interesting.
Total cover probably would be
Yeah.
you can't see
If
them
you
at
can't see him at all, yeah.
all. Okay. But it means if they're like invisible or something. Okay.
Impressive translation.
They're
Thanks. Appreciate it.
ooh, interesting. Chad and Argy are like, what the hell?
Should we shake all of our hands? I can link us and we can hear each other's thoughts if you want.
Oh,
Wait, for real?
Very
Yeah.
cool.
I don't know if I want to hear your
There
thoughts.
is
Just the ones he
undead
wants you to hear. Don't worry.
within
I'm gonna
60
look
feet.
Do I know?
You don't know where they are because they're in total cover, but I'm going to rule that you do know there is an undead within 60
Guys,
feet.
there is an undead within 60 feet of us. We should get out of here now.
Okay. I'll
Do you
pull
know
a
the general
blanket over
vicinity?
Varnis's
No,
form
I just know
so
within
he's
60 feet.
concealed.
Okay.
Let's
great.
go now.
How long does it last, by the way?
I think it's just an action. As an action
Yeah.
until the end of your next turn.
Okay, so
Just
6
6
seconds.
You can use the feature number of times equal to 1 plus your charisma modifier. Though.
I'm going to roll Varnish
So.
under one of the bunks as well to hide him
Oh,
further.
nice. Perfect.
Yeah. Let him recover.
I'm
under
gonna
there.
summon my bonded weapons and just be like, let's go!
Bonded weapons. So great. All right. Yeah. You guys gonna vacate the cabin?
And book it or sneak
Where to?
I think book it. I think
Book
it
it.
knows where we are.
Yeah, I think so.
towards canoe's second.
I'm gonna
X marks the spot
use
first.
a key point to cast. Oh, minor illusion isn't very big. Would darkness help us if I surrounded us in darkness?
Darkness.
Is that just
Bet
one
no.
location?
I
Probably.
think it's just one location. I don't think it travels with you.
Okay, I was just
I
thinking if
also
I
can't
could
see in
like
the dark.
disguise us.
I'm going to take a second and use my Master of
Yeah,
Myriad
it's a
Forms
15 radius
ability
sphere on a point of your
to
choice.
become identical to you so that
Oh.
he can't tell which one of us he already hurt at all because I am still at 1 hit point.
Smart, yeah.
So there are
Oh,
2
man.
Chads.
Sorry,
Two
man. I
Chads.
wish there was something I could do to help you with that.
It's okay. It's really my fault for not having eyes in the back of my head. I've been working on that.
Okay, is everybody prepped? You're all beefed
I'm
up.
prepped, ready.
Yeah, I got my
Okay,
staff
great. What's
ready.
the order that you're leaving?
I will leave first, and I'll just like be charging in the direction that he told me to go.
You
guys are
going towards the canoe?
I'll go right behind
I think we're
with
going
the
to
map
to
out
the
to reference.
X marks.
The-
Oh,
the
X marks the
area.
spot.
Toward-
Okay,
yes,
what's
yeah.
your marching
I'll
orders?
be at the back. Yeah,
You'll be at the
Back.
back.
I'll
because I
have-
can keep back.
Two Chads in a row, or
Okay, perfect.
I'll have my horse just trotting
Oh.
beside us right now.
Oh, okay,
In
great.
case somebody needs to make a getaway.
Okay, so you guys are just booking it through the woods. Go ahead and each of you make athletics checks as you sprint full speed through the darkness. If you have dark vision, you can get advantage on this check.
Oh,
Thank
yes.
Sweet, that's great.
So
Oh, that's
everybody but
very
Chad.
good.
Oh, that first one was a
nat
1.
one.
Was it really?
And I'm in front. I make it to the
So
door, dude.
wrong. My first roll was a 1 too.
Oh my gosh.
My first roll was a 3.
Ah, My second roll, 17.
My second roll was 19.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys are like running.
Yeah.
Just full sprint.
We see him biff.
Chad just clotheslines himself on a clothesline. Hits the ground. You take 13 points of damage.
Okay.
13.
That is a rough.
You are stunned momentarily. So like your
Alright,
breath's just like knocked out of you. Do you guys stay with him, or do you guys keep running?
Back to back, get him on his feet.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
cool.
Toss him on the horse.
Okay.
He can't run right now.
I'm not. Alright. Yeah.
Okay. I need you all make wisdom saving throws again.
Oh no.
22.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, phew.
7.
17.
19.
7.
Oh, it's been a rough couple minutes for Chad.
Oh, Chad's struggling.
Wait, as long as you are within 10 feet of me, you get plus... No, I'm not a high enough level for that. Nope, nothing.
Okay, so you guys go running off, and Chad is on the back of the horse.
Yeah.
And Chad, you look behind you, and you see that there is like this figure almost like floating through the shadows. That's just,
Oh my gosh.
like coming up behind you.
Oh my gosh.
You take 14 points of psychic damage.
Oh shoot! All right.
As you see their head slightly like shift like off of their body almost in like a strange, disturbing way. You also are completely incapacitated. You cannot speak or make any sounds or move at all.
Is he on the horse?
He's on the horse.
Okay.
I'm assuming you're just like draped over the back of it.
Okay. Yeah.
So you're seeing this
Slowly.
thing approaching you from behind.
Oh my gosh.
Do I like feel myself slowly falling out of this paralysis, or is it just like who knows when I'll be done?
Yeah, you're not sure. You're not.
Okay,
You're
cool,
not 100% sure.
I'm assuming we don't notice anything's wrong with him.
No, I
Okay,
don't.
great.
I don't think so either.
Yeah.
Okay, you all just continue to run then as fast as you can. You think you probably will be there in like 10 more seconds to the point of this location. Because
Yeah.
you guys are like booking
Yeah.
as fast as you can. Okay, awesome.
Can I check in, try and use the telepathy? It only has a 30-foot range.
Oh,
So I'm
that's
going to
interesting.
try and think and make sure. You're right behind us, right, man?
Yeah, chat like it's
But-
there's
Can I
no
think?
response. There's no response for chat.
Okay, I'll
Yeah.
communicate that.
But the
both
horse
ways.
is still running with us, right? You
Yeah,
still got the
yeah,
horse.
everyone's all still together. Yeah. But I'll say that because of the telepathy, I think that telepathy is a cool thing. I'll say that you notice that Chad is like eyes open, like looking at something. Go ahead and give me a perception check really fast.
+1 for a 2.
You don't see what Chad's looking at, but Chad's looking at something.
Okay.
That's a lot of bad rolls.
In a row. We gotta make up for all the good
I
ones.
know.
Yeah,
I
good job.
guess paying the price.
Okay, you become whatever the word for that is.
Yeah,
Capacitated is what you
Oh,
become.
all right, cool. Yeah.
You can do things now.
All right, sweet. Yeah, love it. Can I do stuff right now? All right, perfect. I'm gonna be like, it's right behind us, guys, and like sit up, and yeah, I guess I'm still just running with them. Yeah.
Do you get off the horse?
I'll say, are we like there yet? I'm just gonna
close.
keep running
Probably
on the horse.
60
Yeah.
feet.
I'll be like ready to jump off as soon as we
great.
get there.
I look
yeah.
behind me to see if I can see what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
great.
shit.
Go ahead and make a perception check.
Okay, that is a 17.
Ooh, very nice.
Oh, that was 3 17s in a
Very
row.
good.
You
Yeah.
see that, because who's currently in front if Chad is on the horse in the back?
I would be in front now.
Okay,
Yeah.
you see that, remind me your character's name again?
Jameson.
Jameson. As Jameson has kind of been like looking around to check on something, has not seen that there is a dark shape like moving quickly towards Jameson. You have just successfully stopped them from being sneak attacked.
Oh!
And
I'm a call out.
go ahead. Great. Yeah. You can call it. You can even take an action. I'll let you go ahead
Ooh,
and do something.
yeah, I'm gonna throw
Let's
another
go ahead. Let's
dart.
grab a little monster-y icon figure if we have one. No, it's not that
Just
big.
kidding.
Oh, perfect.
Oh, perfect.
Okay. So yeah, this is about if this is kind of the trail here, we'll say this is the horse is in the back.
Yeah, I'll just get rid of the horse.
Great. You don't happen to have a horse lurking in your box,
I
you?
do have a deer. Does that work?
Yeah, a deer would
I'll
be
get
a
deer.
cute and awesome. Oh, look, a pack pony. Look, we've got one. We're okay. Here you go.
hanging on
Oh my god.
for dear life.
Okay, so this is where this thing is. What are you gonna do?
That's a nat 20 roll for my dart throw.
Yes.
So that's a 27 to hit.
Amazing. Okay, you hit it with a dart.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll for damage. You can double your dice.
Okay, great. That is 10 points of damage.
Okay, you hit the thing in the face with a dart. It has this wooden mask on, and its head like lolls backwards out of his body, just like, and like lands on like the ground. And now this kind of like form of this body is kind of like standing there like slightly incapacitated. It seems like it's caught off guard. You've somehow surprised it. We're going to continue the initiative order that we had before, so I think that goes to you next, I believe.
Okay. I am going to kneel down to myself and pull out some holy water from my belt. I'm gonna sprinkle it on myself. I'm gonna cast protection from evil and good on
very
myself.
nice.
He's ready.
Okay, great. I'm just gonna fast refresher on this one. It's been a long time since you're a cleric,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. So,
it's been a long time since clerics.
it's paladin.
Oh, yeah.
Basically, I am protected from celestials, aberrations, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead, and it grants several benefits.
On attack rolls against you. You can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed. Okay, great.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. Yeah, you feel strengthened by your deity.
And that's my turn.
Okay, great. Who is next in initiative order? I think you're yourself.
Sure. I am going to temporarily retreat to the shadows and use my action to become invisible with my One with Shadows invocation.
Lovely.
And I'll communicate to the team. If it moves again, I want to shoot it. Until then, we got to figure out what to return to the lake.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Cool.
So I'm just gonna remove you to somewhere. Oh, that's very fun.
Yeah.
There's so much
Shadow
in common.
buddies. Oh my god.
Okay, Chad.
All right, I'm gonna get my sword out and I'm gonna like wipe it on his hair to try and get
Nice.
some of the
Get as
holy
much
water.
as you possibly can.
Yeah. I'm gonna like
Really romantic.
douse myself in the perfume, be like, might as well die smelling good, right? And then I'm gonna be like, just with no warning at all, I'm just gonna kiss Argy.
Oh my god!
I don't know if I have to roll for that, like, but I just have to see the spell.
How do you react to the unexpected kiss? Gonna do a dice roll.
Not well.
Oh no!
But before I even see his reaction, I'm just gonna like do it and I'm gonna be like, I'm just, like, I love you, man, and then I'm just gonna run off and I'm just gonna start like trying to chop the body
Of the monster.
Yeah, of the monster.
Okay, so Chad receives the benefit of the kiss of the hero's valor. Argy does not. It was not a consensual experience.
Only I felt that.
Now, okay, this is what you get.
All right.
You receive a +3 bonus to strength checks.
All right.
And strength-based melee attacks, along with a +2 bonus to all saving throws involving fear for the spell's duration.
Yeah.
And you become immune to conditions that would cause fright or panic.
Love it.
This spell, however, leaves a vulnerability. You suffer a -2 penalty to armor class against unseen attackers and creatures who have advantage on attack rolls. Yep.
Okay.
So you're more likely to be ambushed. Lastly, if you every time you land on a hit, you roll a die. On a result of a 6, you deal an additional 1d8 psychic damage as pure elemental valor surges through your actions.
I love it.
However, rolling a natural 1 on any attack causes you to momentarily falter with a decision, suffering from disadvantage in the next attempt within the next round.
Yeah.
That's a big crush.
Oh, yeah.
It's just
It is a big crush.
Okay, you can go ahead and make an attack against this thing.
Yeah,
You get
I can only
advantage.
do one, but
And you also get a +3 to it, to it, in addition to advantage.
all right. So that's for a 23 to hit.
That is a successful hit.
And I'm gonna attack with my longsword, so it'll just be 4 damage. Yeah.
4 damage.
But I have holy water, maybe.
Is
A
your
little
+3
bit.
to strength, +3 to strength would.
Oh, actually, sorry. I'm sorry. Eight
Increase the-
damage.
Yeah,
Eight damage.
yeah.
Actually,
You
sorry.
have to deal more damage than
Yeah,
that.
I apologize. Yeah,
Fighter.
sorry. I
Yeah.
forgot about the.
Yeah.
Just
Okay.
did the rolling.
So you slash it with a sword, like. Chink.
Yeah.
This thing does seem to have some corporeal form. It kind of like stumbles back a little bit
Is the head still on the ground?
behind it.
All right, cool.
Yeah. I think it is now the creature's action.
Oh.
The creature stumbles backwards, and you get an attack of opportunity.
Oh,
Like-
sweet. Yeah.
Yeah,
Heck
do
yeah,
it
I'll take
again.
that. Nat 20.
Oh!
Yeah. Perfect.
Beautiful.
Again. All right. 14.
14.
Mhm.
Okay,
Better.
you stab
Yeah.
it through as it falls backwards. Maths. Okay, and it stumbles back, and you see that its head, which is on the ground, which at first you thought was a head, but now you just see is an empty mask with no head inside. Like basically, like levitates up off the ground, like and like reattaches to like the
Is that
space
what we need to return?
above this creature's
The
head.
mask?
Man.
It then disappears into the shadows.
Does
Okay.
anyone have Hunter's Mark?
Yes.
No.
Can
It's back to your action, if you'd like to take one. Wherever you marked on the map is like somewhere over here. It's probably about 60 feet away. You could probably sprint there
Okay.
if you wanted to.
Well, I don't know if there's a point in going after something that's gone or unseeable.
If we can deal with it without fighting, that'd be great. And I will start invisibly making my way towards that spot.
Good teamwork on
Okay.
that fight, by the way, you guys. Glad we all did
I'm
our
just
part.
not looking at Arky.
You're
I'm just like.
Remind me what minor illusion does.
You can like create like a small illusion of something that's like within like a 3 by 3 foot box or something. So like
Yeah.
and you could make it could also do. I think you can pick like sound, smell, or visual. I think,
Yeah,
but not
one
one of them. So you could make like it look like there's a small object or a small moving thing.
Over the top half or more than half of my body probably, I'm telling everyone, like, don't kill me. I'm gonna cast minor illusion. I'm gonna cast minor illusion to create the mask in like black cloak so that I look like the person, and I'm gonna walk into here.
Your toes peeking out underneath.
Yeah, you can see my little cat paws like walking around. Yeah, and the little tail, but like it's.
Okay, you go sprinting forward and discover that all there is over here is just like a kind of swampy hole in the ground.
Oh,
That's about
gosh.
like 3 feet by 3 feet. Does everyone else want to catch up to them? If you would
Yeah,
like to,
I
kind
mean,
of
How
Yeah,
close?
yeah,
How
just
close?
over here.
How close is
Trot
this
your
to
way
the
over.
lake?
We can
not
move
too
it
far
back.
away. Yeah, exactly. Reset. It's like a treadmill situation.
Yeah.
Not probably a 1 minute sprint away from the lake.
Okay, so we need to return something to the lake.
Is there anything in the
I'm
hole?
just gonna jump in.
Oh,
yeah.
jeez.
You don't have dark vision, right?
I don't. Yeah.
Flint and steel. I'm gonna try and make a torch because I don't want to
Okay.
jump in.
Yeah. You go make a torch. You're just gonna jump in either.
I'm
way.
just gonna jump in. I'll be like, toss it to me.
You're
Yeah.
resistant to fear effects.
Yeah.
You go. You drop in. You like splash like waist deep in water.
Okay.
And kind of like muddy water, but the hole's only about this deep.
Right. Yeah. Cool.
With his flint and steel, I'm also going to use that to light the insect repellent candle.
All right. Nice. I like that.
I just want to see what it does.
Just getting eaten up in the
Yeah, we're in the swamp right
Yeah,
now. We're
yeah,
probably like
totally.
smacking
I
mosquitoes.
love that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's perfect.
I have to use it.
Go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw.
16.
I think. Okay. Everyone else, I think, has things on them that's making them resistant to. Maybe not yourself.
No.
Okay.
I've
You,
got a
you have to make
love
one as
poem.
well.
Wisdom save.
Yeah.
That is 21.
Okay, great. I'll say, because I really like the illusion thing that you did, I'll say that you see, kind of like looking at you almost like confusedly, this creature in the shadows. They don't seem to be doing anything.
Are we still linked?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go. Guys, 6 o'clock.
It's about 30 feet away.
About 30
Yeah.
feet away.
You're down in the muck down there.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be like
Okay,
searching
make an
around for
investigation
stuff.
check.
All right, cool. 12.
Okay, you're like mucking around. It's
Yeah.
getting real nasty. But you do manage to. There is something you can feel like around your feet.
Okay.
You strengthen your resolve. take a deep breath, dive underneath, and you come up with the rotting remains of a human skull.
Ugh. All right. Gonna pick it up and I'll be like, I got it, guys. I got his skull.
Oh, jeez.
Creature's confused. He has the skull, so I'm not going to worry about the torch anymore. Eldritch
Okay.
Blast.
You're just gonna go for the creature?
Yep.
Okay, great.
While he's doing that, can I set my hands on his back and pump in some more hit points?
Yes, you
You're like, he's worth it now. He's
It's
proved
a 10
useful.
and an 8 to hit with the 2 blasts.
Okay, they go like and go past the creature. It disappears.
Invisibility gone.
Yep.
Heal for 14 more.
Oh, beautiful. Thank you.
Nice.
You didn't just kiss me, did you?
While they're doing that,
Just give him a kiss on the back of the head.
I'm just gonna throw up
My son.
the skull. I'll be like, I'm gonna climb out, but like, just go without me. And I'm just gonna like, I don't know how hard it is to climb out, so I'm just gonna throw it to them
Should toss the skull
and
out.
just like
Is
try.
there like a
and
branch,
clamber
like
out.
like something I can like stick down?
I think speed is of the essence, so.
Okay, so you guys see this skull come just like, kind of like rolling through the grass.
I'll go and grab it, and I'll say,
Run.
thank you, and I'm going to turn around and just walk away.
Are you walking, or is this a...
No, I'm going to run.
Is it time to run? Are
Dash,
we...
Grab
yeah.
hands and run.
Yeah, we all hold hands.
I'm
Okay,
gonna,
great.
I'm gonna,
I'm trying.
An unknown number just called me 2 times in a row.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dad.
It's alright, I left the candle with you, so
Oh,
you
thank
won't
you.
get
I
bitten
won't
by
get
bugs.
bitten by bugs, yeah.
You're welcome.
Okay, so you've picked up the skull. Yes?
yes.
She's got the
We're all running,
And
holding
you're all just
hands.
holding
Yeah.
hands.
Yeah.
Okay, this is adorable and lovely.
Yeah.
And I'm so happy.
Yeah.
Everybody make an athletics check to see which one of you is the slowest.
Things always are before things get bad.
Oh, jeez.
A 2.
That was not good. 6.
If I'm on my horse, does that make a difference?
Are you staying with the group, or are you going on your own?
Where
If
am I?
you stay-
Where
if
did we
you
decide
ride
on
on,
If you
taking
wanna
this?
ride- if you want to ride full speed on the horse, you can definitely go.
I would go
way
into the lake,
faster
right?
than
I
the
say
lake is-
go.
Yeah, so
if
I'm
you
just
can
gonna
get
go.
there,
You're just
go.
gonna book.
I'm just gonna.
Okay,
I'm just
as
gonna
you
go.
go galloping out into the darkness, you feel a strange feeling of courage come over you. The lone wanderer's rapture. This is what happens. You do get a +3 bonus to attack rolls and +10 to movement speed. For the spell's
Wow.
duration.
Speedy.
However,
Very helpful.
in exchange for this boost in boldness, your insight, perception, and investigation checks are reduced by 4.
Nice.
And any
Ooh.
spell cast against you that would make you charmed or frightened gets a -2 penalty. However, you are resistant to that because of your protection from evil. Yep.
For however many more minutes. It lasts for 10 minutes, so.
That's plenty of time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so Argy just goes galloping off with the skull down towards the lake. The 3 of you are like running after to the best of your ability. You said you rolled a 2 for your athletics?
I did.
Am
You're
I like
in the-
clambering out of the
What
mud?
did you roll
or-
for athletics to get out of the mud?
I rolled a 4, but let me see. Hold up. I didn't do the ad. Oh, you know what? That actually goes to an 11.
Okay,
So-
great. So you see the 2 of you then are kind of running off together. The horse books. You're like, guys, I'm gonna get there. You like come crawling out of the mud, and then you just feel a hand go like on like the back of your belt,
Oh.
and a knife
No!
stabs into your lower back.
All right, how much?
What's your
then?
armor class?
18, but I think you said I have less armor class
Oh,
with
yeah.
the
With the
kiss.
super kiss.
Yeah.
You do.
Oh,
I think it's
You
minus
Jeez.
4,
do.
right?
That is correct.
All right, so I'm
Jeez.
at 14 armor class.
Okay.
Yeah,
His heart was shattered.
yeah, I was broken forever.
But even with advantage and your reduced armor class, you are able to you feel the hand, you hear the chink of like a knife, and I will say you kick it backwards.
What a
Crawling up out of the mud.
I love it.
Okay, make a animal handling check as you ride your horse, and then
Whoa.
I want everyone else to make athletics checks to see how fast you can sprint your way down to the lake.
Okay.
4.
A 4.
Oh.
Did you say I have a plus on strength checks or athletic?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, so that would be athletics in this case.
All right.
Yeah,
And it
plus
was
3.
for how much? All right.
Plus
cool.
3.
All right. That's really helpful, actually. That brings me to a 17.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you go booking,
Yeah.
you're out of here.
Penalty.
Yeah.
You go you catch up to Daisy. What did you get for athletics checks?
14.
A 14, who's also sprinting. In kind of the hubbub though, there's suddenly a moment of like, wait, what happened to Jameson?
I rolled a 0.
Yeah, as you like turn around, you see Jameson like who like fell over. He's like, "Oh, it's okay, guys." But like as he's standing up, you literally just like see this like mask behind him, and like whoosh, just like a knife got him swinging in, and unfortunately, it does hit you.
Oh yeah.
Unless your armor class is very high.
It did not get better than a 14 over the course of the night.
Okay, you take 8 points of piercing damage, in addition to 4 points of necrotic damage.
You should still be up, right?
In addition to...
Because I healed
Yes,
you.
you got me up to 15.
wait.
Oh, this is where it gets bad.
Oh.
No, that's a lot of
19
rolls.
additional damage for sneak attacks.
All right.
Oh!
I am unconscious.
Oh
Yeah,
my
you just
gosh.
see back there, he's like, I got it. Just like, falls over into the darkness as the creature with the mask. You have I'm not gonna have you drop the skull. I think it'd be a little too cruel. But you're like fumbling with the skull as you like ride, and the horse is like doesn't quite know where to go. And it's like needless to say, the people on foot have more or less caught up to you at this point.
Jeez,
You going back for friends, or you're just going for the lake?
I'm like, toss it here, bro.
I am going to hand him the skull.
Okay.
I'm not really going to look at him. I'm just going to hand it.
Our hands touch.
Pass off. Yeah.
I'm gonna run back.
No, I'm going
nice.
to
I
Misty
love that.
step back.
Oh.
And then I'm going to lay on of hands.
Okay.
Okay.
Then I
Yeah,
won't go
do a
back.
fast revive.
Yeah,
Okay, great.
for 1 hit point.
So, like the most stingy paladin in the world.
He doesn't have much anymore, right?
Yeah, so-
How are you?
Now I'm down to 4.
Okay,
So-
perfect.
5e,
Make an
baby.
athletics check. Are you running with Chad?
Yeah.
Okay.
We
great.
gotta get it. We gotta
Nat
get it there.
20 for over 30 athletics.
Okay,
now.
how do you want to get this thing in the lake? Are you
All
going
right.
with it, or is
I'm
it
gonna,
is
like-
it just like a long
I'm
bob?
like, no, I'm just like booking, and then I'm like just gonna
Small
like,
run.
I'm gonna like do like a little turn around and jump into the lake, like to see if I see the guy and be like pointing him down if he's there. If nobody's there, I'm just doing it to nothing.
Okay,
But
perfect. You flip around, go falling backwards towards the water. You can see like standing over the back of Artie, right?
Yes.
Artie, that's what it is. You
Artie.
see the creature like with a knife raised, but they like their mask like whips over as you splash into the water, and you feel the skull kind of like dissipate into the water of the crystal lake, and the mask falls like clatters to the ground, and the robe like just kind of like settles into the leaves.
very nice.
So the mask kind of like falls down next to you.
Whoa, I did it.
Okay. Calm down.
I just like think in my head while I'm in the water, which they can still hear. I did it for you, Artie. Broadcast.
Amazing. I'll say as a final kicker here, as you reach out to pick up the mask curiously, you like pick it up for a second, and then you see like in the eye sockets like 2 glaring eyes, and you just hear like a final scream in your head as the mask like shatters and it disappears. And that is the end of our horror adventure.
my
Very good.
God.
I love it. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Very good. That was awesome. I didn't think most of us would survive.
I know.
Or all of us.
There's some close
You guys,
calls there.
the wisdom saving throws, it had this ability that like would, getting past it, it would deal you all this psychic damage if like for every creature within like 60 feet.
Yeah.
And it was like a pretty decently high, and you had to get higher than what was it? 13?
Oh,
Yeah,
that's pretty
we kept
good. That's
passing
tough,
that,
You
yeah.
all kept passing it. Like,
lot.
Good for us.
Which was
Good
very,
for us.
We're some wise teenagers.
very
I rolled,
impressive.
I think
Yeah.
3 20s and 2 1s in this session. It feels
crazy.
very unlikely. Yeah.
So
But
swingy. That's
these-
amazing.
yeah.
Yeah, well played, everyone. It was very fun to ask WorldSmith to come up with like romantic spells. Yeah, it was like it definitely was doing this like highs and lows things where it's like when you get crits, they're really critty, and when you get fails, it's really terrible. That's the way that it interpreted like all the
Love
crit
it.
stuff.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
I love it. Yeah.
It was also fun to be like, all these items have to be found at a Boy Scout camp.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was really fun to have like the spells be specific to this though. That was
It's
a
cool.
really fun little feature.
Yeah, I hadn't worked the spells one into like the previous session that we had done so much. I'd mostly just done like items and characters
Yeah,
and stuff.
that was a
and
really
so-
creative way to do it, honestly.
Yeah,
I
I
liked it
can
a lot.
I can add in like a nice little flavors. So.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.